I've been saying a lot lately that, and telling people that you can't ask one piece of art to say everything you need to say. And I feel like with my art, if I create enough paintings, maybe I can actually say the thing I want to say visually. I am Ida Mae. I am a visual artist and educator, and I create in the style of a contemporary Afrofuturist. My primary practice is centered on mixed media painting, watercolor, and drawing studies.
Meeting Ida Mae has been so pivotal in my creative journey for so many reasons, but I want to back up to how we met and even back up a little bit further to give y'all some context. I don't remember a time in my life when I wasn't either incredibly anxious or in the depths of depression. I didn't mean to be, but I was masterful at masking, playing the part, going through the motions. During 2023, I reached a place with my suicidality and my suicide ideation that it was at a peak. It was at its worst. And strangely, the only thing that brought me any kind of energy was plant identification and watercoloring. I would go into the woods and find dead leaves in the dead of winter in order to fight these very, very loud thoughts in my head. Then I would bring these leaves home and paint them. Being able to identify the trees via the leaves, it was a place where my mind finally became quieter. I fortunately came across a free art class that was being taught by Ida Mae. Ida Mae truly brought me back to life a little bit that day. She was patient with me. She encouraged the group to get curious about the process. And as a result, we were able to create this beautiful daffodil painting. This painting gave me the courage to seek the professional care and support that I really needed because I wanted to see another spring and I wanted to see the daffodils bloom. Ida is an incredible art educator, and I am incredibly grateful for her role in my life and in this community.
I say to my students that art is one places that you get to make all the rules, and all of your decisions are valid, and all of your decisions are a way for you to communicate something really individual. And it's important that you stay connected to that part of yourself so that you can create something not only good but authentic.
Why do you love to teach so much?
Well, there's two parts. One being, it's one way that I can guarantee that I stay in a posture of learning, because when you are teaching, you're often reacting to your students and learning from them. The other part, I would say, is more of a personal story. One of the most influential persons in my life was an art teacher, and maybe secretly I want to be that for some other student, just trying to pay that back to maybe there's one kid I'll help or one person I'll help.
You already did. I'm right here. Before Ida Mae and I met, I was hosting Charlotte Thrive's community events. This was for people to explore their artistry while simultaneously developing deep connections and relationships with their neighbors. But I was doing all of this work alone. And meeting Ida is when it hit me, I need to be doing this hand in hand with other artists, teachers, educators, community champions. Charlotte Thrives is literally about Charlotte thriving. And in order for Charlotte to thrive, we need to work together in community. So it became incredibly clear that I needed to align myself with the organization's values. So I asked Ida if she wanted to collaborate. And we hit the ground running.
And it's like stay hydrated. It's like staying loose, staying pliable. The red coming into the yellow is going to change it, but don't be afraid of the change. Embrace it.
We started by co-facilitating boots and brushes. I lead a forest bathing meditation while we hike, and then Ida leads an art activity that's connected back to the theme of the meditation. The coolest part of Boots and Brushes is making nature and art accessible. Not only have we led hikes together, but Ida is a regularly featured storyteller at our storytelling workshop once a month. She's just been an incredible art mentor for me and has become a really close friend. And this friend holds me accountable to make my art. I've had this 4-year struggle of being able to embrace that I'm an artist, specifically that I'm a documentary filmmaker. And then I stress out about, have I gathered enough footage? Do I need more material? And then I take an art class with Ida May, and once again, the lessons are beyond technique and skills.
This is just me. If I'm working with this little stack of stuff, that's all I worry about. I don't go and try to find other stuff. I don't ask myself if this is enough. I don't even ask myself if I need more. Because for some reason, out of all the shit in the world, this is the shit that's in front of me right now, and that's what I'm gonna deal with. So this is what wants to be on my art. This is what has called itself to me, and I'm gonna make art out of this.
The most powerful lesson I've learned from her is to just make art. Just make it. She has really helped me learn how to accept the resources I have in front of me, to release expectations of the finished product, and to fall in love with the process.
So when you look at this piece right here, it's a curation of a collection of papers that I had in front of me at that moment. I need glasses. Boom, this green is right here. I need a hat. Boom, this orange. Because decision making can be difficult if you kind of second guess yourself. You're like, but trust yourself. The reason why those things are in front of you, because at some point in the process, you made a decision that you like that. And trust yourself and trust your making process. So I'll say that.
Libba, you're an artist. Get over it. Get over it. Fine. Artists are teachers. They demonstrate how to authentically move through this world. They hold up mirrors and gently remind us that we can no longer ignore that vibration that is within us, that is begging to be manifested. Ida reminds me to stay in the pursuit of finding my artist's voice. That I've got this, and all I need is the shit in front of me.